Michael Wesonga is one of the candidates in the parliamentary race for Busia municipality. He had hoped to buy airtime on Jogo FM, the only radio station in the area, to reach potential voters, but he is unable to pay the 300,000 shilling fee for a 1-hour talk show. Wesonga has now resorted to a fairly cheaper method. For the last 2 weeks, he has been canvassing for support using the door-to-door campaign mode.
I'm just moving house to house, person to person, introducing myself.
In a bid to prevent the spread of COVID-19, the Electoral Commission banned campaign rallies and processions, as has always been the norm. Candidates were instead advised to use traditional and online media channels to communicate to their supporters. Unfortunately, some contestants say they cannot afford the airtime charges levied by media houses.
The monies they charge us, it is really much for us.
The problem is they are too expensive, and even holding a talk show, it's not something simple.
In Mbale district, candidates are charged between 800,000 shillings and 1.2 million shillings for a 1-hour talk show on radio.
So you can imagine if you are to do 10 hours in a week, that's 10 million. And yet 10 hours a week is also not enough.
And one has 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, which is not really substantial for one to make a case.
But even when they pay the money, the contenders say the time allotted to them is inadequate and now want the regulator, Uganda Communications Commission, to intervene.
If you think you're being charged outside of what is agreed upon, please complain officially to UCC.
However, media owners and managers say that the hard economic times due to COVID-19 as well as political interests are influencing their talk show rates. As a result, talk shows have been largely left to presidential candidates who seem to afford them. However, sometimes security forces curtail the appearances of these candidates.
Security, I don't want to call it interference. The security protocols, guys, he's going for a radio station and then you booked at 7 p.m. But as you're moving from a rally to the radio station, you are stopped by the police, your route is diverted.
Broadcasters are also asking UCC to offer some guidance on some of the addresses of the incumbent president and NRM candidate, Yoweri Museveni.
One of the candidates is also a president of this republic. Now, it might be hard for these media houses to differentiate between what would be a campaign address and a presidential address.
I do not want to debate that one here because I'm not a judge in a court of law. But you are very intelligent people and you can discern the law on your own from that one. Read the law.
According to UCC records, Uganda currently has 45 TV stations, 321 radio stations and 46 online news channels that are officially registered. Joyce Nakato, NTV Tonight.